gamers? Welcome back to yet another Diecast review. This one's going to be an interesting one. This is Ross Chastain's Jockey Infinite Cool. I think, was it sweatpants or something? Or shorts? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. It's kind of an odd-looking car. Glad it made it. Glad they offered it, actually. They, rarely offer any jockey cars at all. So this is pretty interesting that it made it. So, yeah, let's dive right into this one. I probably ran this once or twice. So, but yeah, you can already see how odd this car looks. But anyways, let's take a look at the box for 2024 if you haven't seen it already. You have the render of the car here with Trackhouse logo. Then you have the scene, you can already see the car with the little window thing here as well. And then on the back, you have register your car's DIN, whatnot. Then you have the Cup Series logo with the Lionel Racing logo as well. Then you have 504 of these were produced, the standard MOQ number. And then on the top of the box, you have the Cup Series logo with Lionel Racing again. Pretty much the same thing as the other side, the back side of the box, I should say. And yeah. Anyway, let's get this out of here. Before we take it out of the base, make sure there's nothing interesting in here. Always good to check, just in case. Nope, nothing good there. Anyways, let me take this out of the base and we can take a look at Ross Chastain's Jockey Infinite Cool car from 2024. Alright, I got the car out of the base. Now we can take a look at Ross Chastain's Jockey Infinite Cool car from 2024, which I believe ran once or twice in last year's campaign, I guess you can say. Yeah, you can see it's basically like a see-through car of the Jockey. I guess these are cooling shorts. I forget what they were. Oh, they were in underwear. Okay. Anyway, these were obviously underwear car. You can see the guy is with the helmet on with the underwear. And no, that's not how Ross drove this car. Luckily. Anyway, you can kind of see how cool this is, though. Pretty funny, comical little car here. Yeah, it's got a pretty nice little design on it. I don't mind it. It's also got a little passenger side here. Well, not really, because he's still driving it either way. That would have been a nice little touch if there was like a little passenger thing without him driving. And this right here is also pretty cool. It's like a little, I guess, ice mountain or something, or ice itself. I don't know, but that's also a nice little design there. Actually, I don't remember if he ever did good in this car. He might have. I don't remember where I finished. But anyways, let's go over the sponsors. You have Goodyear here above the tire, of course. And then you have the Cup Series logo there with the number 1. Is that chrome? It is chrome. It's a blue chrome number 1. Then obviously you have the guy in the underwear here. And then a Jockey logo there with the Busch Light logo. Worldwide Express moves Fraternity and Kubota. Then on the name rail you have Ross Chastain, Chevrolet, and Siemens with the Wendy's logo as well. Then you have a Get Bioethanol fuel injection there as well. On the deck lid, you have Infinite Cool. We have DIN number 291 of 504. On the rear bumper, you have Jockey.com Shop Men's Underwear. I guess that's what that is. Quaker State there as well, and the number 1 in white. With the Camaro logo and the ZL1. On the other side, pretty much same stuff. You have Jockey again. Worldwide Express, Moose Eternity, Kubota, Busch Light logo there, Ross Chastain, the name rail, Chevrolet, Siemens, Wendy's, the guy in the underwear again. I'm surprised, like I said, this is not the passenger side, like it is here. Anyway, the blue chrome number 1, Cup Series logo, and the Goodyear logo above the tires. And then on the hood, you have Infinite Cool underwear, since 1876 with the Jockey logo there. Then on the front end, you have the number 1, the Camaro mold, and Trackhouse Racing logo there. And then last but not least, on the roof, you have the blue number 1, not chrome, Jockey logo, and the Infinite Cool thing once again. But yeah, like I said, I don't remember how he did in this car. And I think he ran it once or twice last year. Daniel Suarez ran it too at one point. I should start doing research before I do these, but I don't know. But yeah, it's an odd and interesting car, but it still looks really nice. Obviously adding to the Ross collection. And speaking of, this week at Texas, he's running a Tootsie's car. The one that Suarez runs a lot. I don't know how that's going to look. I don't know if he's going to have that black design that he has, that Suarez has. I don't remember if Tootsie's has sponsored Suarez at all this season. Maybe they did. I just don't remember. Because Suarez is barely seen on the broadcast anymore because he's always in the back, just like SVG. Unless he's on road courses. I'm very interested to see what that scheme is going to be like. For Ross, at least. Maybe an inverted color would be pretty cool. But obviously, like I said last video, if you haven't seen the Kozlowski Pretzels car, Lionel hasn't offered much since, actually anything, since Hamlin's Darlington win. But they will offer the things soon, apparently. It's what they announced a day or two ago, as I'm recording this. And another thing that got revealed today was Ross's Busch Light Apple car. Yeah, Busch Light Apple is back, and it's going to be on the one car for Michigan, Pocono, and Chicago. So, and I would say only 3 races because the Busch Line car is coming soon, so I'm very excited for that. But first, Busch needs to announce that in about a month from now. So, because that's apparently what the leak is saying, that Apple was coming back in May. That turned out to be true. But in June is when the line car should happen, so pretty exciting few months for Ross cars to look forward to. Unfortunately, not running the Apple car at Glen like Harvick did, but I think that's because he could run the line car there. That would be great if he did that. I would love to see that car in person. Ross, I think at Talladega, obviously through that big block, that people really think he ruined the finish for. It's like, okay, Ross can do anything in the world and still get blamed for just about anything. That was like, I think, 25 laps to go when he threw that block compared to the side-by-side not doing anything on the last lap. But yeah, that finish was a nightmare. I don't know. It's a car thing. It's also a driver thing because no one really did anything. The stages were a lot more entertaining than the actual race finish, but I guess that's just me. But we'll see how that goes again at Daytona in August. Because we even had a better finish last year and 2022 too. Because people actually tried something. And they didn't do anything this year, so that was kind of really disappointing. Obviously, it wouldn't have mattered if Priest won because he DQ'd. But still, it would have been nice to see, anybody do something. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this review. If you guys enjoy, smash the button, subscribe. Turn on notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Make sure that Diecast reviews. And I think I have 1 more or 2 more coming soon at this point. I won one of the giveaways, by the way, on the Diecast fans' Twitter. So stay tuned for that and what I chose. And yeah, see you gamers next time. Have a great day, gamers.